you so much for joining us today for this prenatal yoga practice. My name is Abby, and I'll be your instructor. We have with us Casey here in front of me, and Amber here to my side. This is your practice, so at any point that you feel lightheaded, dizzy, any pain, any over fatigue, or can't catch your breath, just take a break. You can sit down, you can lie down, you can even turn the video off and just come back later. This is really your time. Let's just start in an easy seated position, just like Amber and Casey are. You can put your hands on your knees, you can keep your hands on your belly, or you can put your hands together in front of your heart. Gently close your eyes and just come in tune with your breathing. There's a lot in life that happens that's totally out of our control. Traffic, the weather, the way you may feel day to day, the way a friend or a partner acts, even what's going to happen at delivery. But your breathing can be the anchor to help you stay grounded and rooted throughout all the wild things that happen in life. So throughout the practice today, use your breath to stay anchored right where you are, no matter what's going on around you. Take a deep inhale in, fully exhale out. With this next inhale, feel the rise through your entire front part of your body. Feel your chest expand, your ribs expand, then let it go with the exhale. Inhale again. This time, feel the breath expand the sides of your body, through your ribs, from the bottom of your hip all the way to your armpit, and exhale it out. Inhale again, this time to the back of your body. Feel your shoulder blades expand, puff up the breath into your back, and exhale. This is called 360 breathing, where we're breathing to all the sides of our body. Keep it going. Deep inhale to the front, back, right, left side. Fully exhale, the front, back, your side. Bring your hands to your sides. I'm going to add a little bit of arm motions to your breath. You can open your eyes or keep them closed, whatever works best for you. And together now, deep inhale, raise your arms over your head. Exhale, bring your arms back down. Same thing again. Inhale, reach up. Feel the breath expand through all the sides of your body. Exhale, lower your hands down. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Feel your head reach the ceiling. Exhale, lower your arms. This time, left arm only. You're actually going to look up to your left hand. Inhale, reach up, look up to your left hand. Exhale, lower your arm. And again, reach up, look up, let your ribs spiral up to the ceiling. And exhale, lower your hand. Listen to yourself, breathe one more time. Inhale, reach up with your left arm, look up. Exhale, lower your arm. And now just switch sides to your right. Inhale, reach up, look up, feel your ribs expand. Exhale, lower your arm. And again, inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, lower your arm. Last time, reach your arm up, look up. Exhale, lower your arm. Awesome. Bring your hands back in front of your chest. We're just going to take 2 more regular breaths here on the floor, working on the 360 breathing. Inhale, feel your head rise into the ceiling. Exhale, fully. One more time. Inhale, feel the inner strength, feel your inner calm. Exhale, release any tension, any fatigue. Gently, let's come up to a standing position. You can use your hands. And we're going to face the long edge of your mat. You can move your cushions out of the way. So we're just going to put your feet face towards the long edge of your mat. So you can just turn just like that. Perfect. That's great. We're going to start with some standing cat-cow. So I told you to face this way, but I was wrong. I should have had you face the short end of your mat. Place your hands on your hips. Bend your knees about 6 inches. And we're going to start with cow. We're going to stick your chest forward and your bum back. So your bum is going back just like you're closing a cardigan. And then bring your pelvis forward. So rotate your hips so you're rounding your low back. Yep, your glutes are going to squeeze in and switch it. Back to cow, push your bum back. And cat. pull your tailbone under. Good, one more time. Push your tail back, and then pull it in for cat, so round under. Nice, come back up to standing. We're just gonna do 3 arm raises with your breath. Inhale, reach your arms up, look up. Exhale, lower your arms. Inhale, push your feet strong to the ground so you can feel the length of your spine. Exhale, lower your arms. One more time. Inhale, ground down to your feet so you can reach tall to the ceiling. Exhale, lower your arms. And we're going to do cat-cow again. You can stay standing or you can come down to all fours, whatever you're most comfortable with. If you want to be on all fours, just going to be hands and knees. I'm going to stay standing. Let's start with a neutral head position. So you want the back of your neck to be flat. The top of your head is going to be pointing straight ahead. You both look great right now. The first thing you're going to do is push your chest forward and push your bum back to come into cow. Look forward as you do that position. Good. And then switch it. For cat, push your hands into the floor, round your back. Feel your shoulder blades fan out. And switch back to your cow. Push your chest forward, look forward, push your bum back. And switch it for cat. Hug your belly in, pull your hips forward towards your wrists. One more time, going back to cow. Really good. Look forward, expand through your chest, push your hips back. And then to cat. Drop your head, top of your head towards the floor, expand through your back, and come on back to neutral. Let's both sink back to child pose. So you're gonna put your big toes together, your knees wide apart, stretch your arms ahead of you, just sink your hips back to your heels. Walk your hands forward. And here in child pose, let's focus on breathing into your back. If it's more comfortable, you can even rest your forehead on the block. You don't have to get your forehead right here. It's fine. Just taking a little rest. Listen to yourself breathe. Connecting to calm strength on the inhale. As you exhale, release any tension, any anxiety. Come back to all fours. We're going to do cat-cow one more time. Just move your block for you. So starting out, spread your fingers wide. Your knees are going to be lined up right over your hips. Both look great. As we go to cow to start with, you're going to look forward, push your collarbone forward, and tilt your hips up and back. Awesome. Now let's go to cat. Drop your head. The top of your head goes to the floor. Push with your hands so your shoulder blades stand out. And switch it. Come back to your cow. Nice. And to cat. Hug your belly in. Pull your hips forward. Lengthen through your neck. Good. One more time with each. Come forward to cow. Press your collarbone forward, hips back. And to cat. Pull your hips towards your wrists. Drop your head. Let's sink back to child pose again. Big toes together. Knees apart. Making space for baby. Do you like going to block? It has. Just rest that right in front. Do you want to try a block here? It's easier to put it right on your forehead. Yep, just right there. And then come back to this deep breathing. Can you breathe into my palms? So breathe through your back. There you go. That was a good deep breath. All right, Amber, I'm going to give you a little bit of hand help. Breathe right into my hands. Awesome. Good, good, good. Now you got 360 breathing. The breath is your anchor through whatever's happening because that's under your control even when nothing else is. Let's come up to your hands and knees out of child pose and carefully come all the way back up to standing. We're going to continue to face the short edge of your mat. And we're going to do some standing bird dog. So facing the short edge of your mat, we're going to extend your left arm forward, your right arm back. And you're going to be as long and tall as you can be from the base of your neck all the way to your tailbone. Drop your gaze down 45 degrees so you're looking down at the tip of your nose. Awesome. Come back to the center, and then we're just going to switch. So right arm forward, left leg back. Push your left heel towards the ground. Extend your right arm forward. Look down at the tip of your nose at 45 degrees. Ooh, this is a beautiful line. See how her fingertips extend all the way down to her heel? Really, really good. And let's switch sides one more time. So come back to the center. Extend your left arm forward, right foot back. If you want to add a challenge, just pick your back toes up off the floor. We're looking for height. We're trying to grow about 2 inches. Good. Look down at the tip of your nose. And let's hold it for 3, 2, 1. Good. Back to the middle, and let's do your last side. Extending your right arm and your left foot. You can leave your back toes on the ground, or you can pick them up, however you're comfortable. And then here in this challenge, this is where your breath matters most. During the challenging pieces, this is where you come back to your breath. And let's hold it for 3, 2, 1. Come back through your center. Awesome. And then let's come down to all fours. Come down to tabletop. And we're going to try it on all fours. If all fours is uncomfortable for you, you can stay standing up. It's perfectly fine for this whole practice standing, just like we did with the cat-cows. So we're starting in this tabletop position where the top of your head is growing tall. So bring the top of your head towards my hand. Good, good. And we're going to start just with a single arm. Lift your left arm up and reach your fingertips as far away as you can. Lower your left hand down. Switch to your right arm now. Extend your right arm forward. As your right arm extends, keep your shoulders square so your collarbone is square to the mat. Put your right hand back on the floor. Good. Let's go to your left leg. Extend your left leg. You can keep your toes on the floor, or you can lift your leg up. Focus on your hips. Try to square towards the mat. Bring your left foot back to the floor. Final leg. Let's do your right leg. Extend your right leg back. You can leave your toes on the floor or pick your leg up and lower that leg. Let's come back to child pose before we go to ball training. You want the lock under your head, a little more support. Find your deep breath so that every time you inhale, you're bringing strength and calm energy to every part of your body. On the exhale, you can release any worries, any tension. Take a couple more breaths here. Let gravity move your hips into your heels. And come on back to all fours. And we're going to go for the full bird dog. You guys have had fantastic alignment, so start with a strong foundation. Spread your fingers wide. Hands are right under your shoulders. Your knees are right under your hips. Extend your left arm forward. And now raise your right leg. You can keep your toes on the floor or pick it off the ground. We're going to hold it for 3 deep breaths. Just stay with your breath. 3, 2, we're almost there. And 1, bring it back down. We're just going to switch sides. Stare at one point to help yourself balance. You can come to standing at any time as well. Extend your right arm forward, left foot back. Pretend that your left foot is on the wall. So you're actually pushing the wall away from you. Excellent. Just 2 more seconds. 2, 1 more breath, and bring it down. Awesome. Really, really good. Knees together, or knees apart, toes together. Sink back to child pose one more time. You could adjust your knees so you have plenty of space for baby. Let your armpits sink open here. See if you can let your ribs bloom open with each breath. And let's move the block out of the way. And we're going to come back and do the bird dog one more time. At any point, it's perfectly fine to have a foot down while the opposite arm is up. You can do that at any time. It's the version of the pose that works best for you. So let's go right arm forward, left arm back. So raise your right arm, find your balance. Then extend your opposite foot. Strong legs if you're standing on a wall. Reach your arm forward, your shoulders going to be in line with your ear. 3. Super strong. 2, and 1. Bring it back down. Switching sides. Reach your left arm forward, your right foot back. Feel how tall you can get from your heel to your wrist. Stare at one point in your mat to keep balanced. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Really nice job. Walk your hands up to your knees. Then we're gonna come to a standing position. And this time we are gonna face the long edge of your mat. Spread your feet wide, so you're gonna have a very wide stance. And turn your toes to the right, so turn your toes toward the short edge of the mat. Your back heel is gonna spiral out. Take a look down at your feet. Your front heel should be lined up with your back arch. So I'm actually gonna give you a little bit of target. Can you move your heel toward my hand? Beautiful. Awesome. Now we're gonna extend your arms, palms down, and you're gonna have tall arms just like you did with tabletop. Take a look down at your knee, and we're gonna bend your front leg to 90 degrees. If your knee is going over your ankle, just scoot your front foot a little forward. Look at your knee again. It should be pointed towards your second toe. So you can actually back your knee up just a little bit. Good. Stretch your arms tall, and then we're gonna stand up tall. Bring your head. There you go. Good, 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 good. And come back to your breathing. Bring your arms up above your head. Turn both toes to the front edge of the mat. So we're going to spiral to the front. We're going to sink down with your arms in cactus position. This is a goddess squat, so bring your arms down. Inhale, reach up over your head. Then exhale your hands in front of your heart. We're going to do that a couple times. Inhale your arms up, get as tall as you can, pushing your feet to the ground. Exhale, sink down to a squat with cactus arms. Awesome. Inhale, stand up tall, 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 reach. Exhale, bring your hands in front of your heart. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, squat down, arms wide, cactus. Inhale, stand up. Feel the length through your spine. Exhale, bring your hands together in front of your heart. And we're going to do warrior two to the other side. Extend your hands out, palms down. Turn your left toes all the way out. Turn your back heel slightly out. So your back foot's going to be at about a 45-degree angle. You can look down at your feet and check it out. Check out your front heel. Make sure it's lined up with your back arch. Awesome. Bend your front leg to 90 degrees. Take a look down, see where your knee is. Your knee is going to be pointed over your second toe. Nice. And then you're going to stand up tall. You're like, yes. And let's hold it. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Bring your hands above your head. Turn your toes forward, reach up. Exhale down to your squat. Inhale, reach all the way up. Use the strength of your legs to pull up off your spine. Bring your hands in front of your heart. And here we go again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, squat down. Cactus arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. One more time. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, bring your elbows out to the sides. You're stretching your chest. Inhale, extend your arms up. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Let's do each side again. So warrior two towards the right. Spread your arms wide. Turn your toes to the short end of your mat. Put your back heel to the back. Bend your front leg to 90 degrees. Standing up tall. This time in your warrior two, send the energy out of your feet the opposite way as if you're ripping your mat apart. Try to rip your mat apart. When you do that, you'll feel your thigh muscle work in the front and your glute work in the back. Now we're going to switch it. You're going to pull your feet towards each other as if you were squishing the mat together. You're going to feel your inner thighs line up. And hold that inner thigh strength for 3, 2, 1. Reach your arms over your head. Turn your toes forward. Exhale down to your God squat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Here we go again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, squat down, elbows wide. Inhale, reach all the way up. Hands in front of your heart. One more time. Inhale, feel your arms rise to the ceiling. Stretch up through your spine. And exhale, down to your goddess squat, elbows wide. Inhale, reach up. Hands come in front of your heart. Here comes our last warrior. Reach your arms to the side. Spin your toes so your left toes are facing the short end of your mat. Spin your right heel out and bring your right heel down. Awesome. Okay, check out your knees. Bend your knees to front knee to 90 degrees. Start by pushing the energy out the front and back of your foot. So you're pressing your mat apart. If you get it, you're going to feel your front thigh and the back part of your glute. And hold it. This is where you're going to connect to your breath. Find the inner strength. 3, 2, 1. There you go. 1. Awesome. Here you go. Turn your toes to the front. Reach your hands up to the ceiling. Exhale, squat down. Stick your bum a little bit back. Inhale, reach up. Hands come in front of your heart. And again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, down to your squat. Inhale, up. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Last one. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down to cactus. Inhale, reach straight up. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Really good. Walk your feet together. We're just going to stand tall in Tadasana, just to rest for a second. Spread your toes wide onto the floor. Even out your weight, the front of your toes, through your heels, through the inside and the outside edges of your feet. Then just like a spring, push your feet down to the mat to rise your spine and head up towards the ceiling. And now let's find the 360 breathing again. So take an inhale through your chest. Fully, deeply exhale. Inhale now through your sides. Feel your ribs expand away from your hips. Find that space in your waist. And exhale. Let your waist relax. Last position. Inhale, breathe through your upper back, puffing the air to your shoulder blades. Exhale, relax it down. We're going to finish our standing poses with a tree. You can use a chair if that'll help you with your balance. And we'll switch it from side to side. We'll start right here. There are 3 versions of tree. We're all going to start with our hands in front of our hearts. Just press your palms together. Pushing your palms together can help you balance. The second tip for balance is to find one spot to look at. So stare at one point. Take your right foot and go up to your toes, and then move your foot and close to your left leg so you're just propping your heel up onto your shin. Stay strong with your left leg, pushing into the floor with the left leg, just like you did in Tadasana, where the weight is even on your toes, heels, inside and outside. And release it, bring it back down. And we're going to do the other side the same way. Bring the weight into your right leg, come up on your left toes, scoot your foot in so your heel is propped up on your shin. Bring your hands together in front of your heart, press together to find balance. And push your right foot into the floor to rise up towards the ceiling. And find that 360 breathing again. Breathing and challenge is the real goal here, to be able to stay anchored and rooted as we're in the unpredictable zone of balancing. And release your foot down to the floor. Awesome. The second option for tree is you can pull one knee up. So you can put a hand on your hip, you can leave your hands together, whatever is a little more comfortable for you. But start with your left leg. You can stay in position 1. You can use a chair for balance. We're just going to put your left hand on your hip, draw your right knee up, and just hold. We're going to stay for just a second. 3, find your breath. 2, strong leg into the floor, and 1. Bring it down. Beautiful. Let's do the other side. Root your right leg into the floor just like the roots of a tree. Bring your left foot up. Right hand on your hip. Send the energy down your right leg to draw your head towards the ceiling. Awesome. And lower down. The last part for tree, you can stay in position 1, propped up. You can do position 2 and pull a knee up. Or you can go position 3 when you're pulling your foot to the inside of your thigh, pushing your hands together for balance. You can do any of those. A chair is perfectly fine. So find the tree that works for you, propping your foot. Push your hands together for balance, as tall as you can. And use your breath. 3, 2, inhale that inner strength, and 1. Lower your leg. Phenomenal. Last, let's switch sides now. Drawing up your left foot, you can switch side of your chair, that's perfect. Right foot strong to the ground. Bring your left foot, wherever your left foot is, you don't want it to push into your knee. So you can bring it up there, you're good. And hold it. Square your hips to the front. Bring the back of your neck towards the ceiling. Pump your breath into your back. 2, and 1. Release your foot to the floor. Very, very good. We're going to come all the way to the floor to do just a few stretches before we finish with some more breathing exercises. So you can face the front, the long edge of your mat, sitting forward. And we're just going to start with your right leg extended to the side and your left leg hugged in. First thing we're going to do is with your left leg, actually try to draw your thigh bone up towards your hips. So sometimes when we stretch, scooch close to you, we kind of fall back this way with our back pushing forward and our leg pulling away. Instead, we're going to pull your leg and hips in towards each other. So bring your low back and thigh bone in. And just use that motion to get a little stretch. Keep your right foot active by drawing your right toes towards your foot. If you want a little more stretch, reach your right arm towards your right foot. But on a scale from 0 to 100, we're staying 80% of your range of motion. So you can be 100% focused with just 80% range of motion. And let's just switch sides. So extend your left foot out, right foot in. And try to be really aware of where your thigh bone is. You're going to pull your thigh bone and your back towards each other. So I'll demo again. You need to see it. So instead of stretching this way, where you're hugged back, you're going to pull your leg in and your back towards each other. That's automatically going to give you more of a hamstring stretch and protect your back. And now both legs just out. So you're in a little straddle. Try to scooch back so you're sitting on your sit bones instead of curling your back under. You're actually going to stick your bum back a little bit, almost like you did when you were doing cow. Active feet, draw your toes towards your face. And then make your spine long, bring your head towards the ceiling, bring your head to your hand. Yeah, good, good. Just take it for 3 breaths. Inhale, feel your height towards the ceiling. Exhale, the space will go away from the waist. Inhale, rise to the top of your head. Exhale, lower. With a little bit of time you have remaining, we're going to finish this short breathing exercise. You're going to build yourself a little bed. So you have 2 blocks between. So I'm just going to let you lean back against this bolster. So you have to put your base of your hips. Feel pretty stable. And just relax back. You got it. Bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees fall apart. So your knees are going to be wide. Bring your arms extended over your head. So reach your arms over your head. Take a deep inhale here. Then as you exhale, lower your arms and bring your knees towards each other. Squeeze your knees in. And inhale, raise your arms up, let your knees fall to the side. Exhale, bring your arms down, hug your belly, hug your pelvic floor in. Inhale, really relax your knees to the side, reach your arms up. Exhale, hug your belly in, hug your pelvic floor up. And last time, inhale, let your knees fall to the side, arms extended up over your head. Exhale, bring your knees together, hands by your sides. And let your knees fall to the sides. You just leave your arms to your sides. You can bring your hands to your belly. Take a deep inhale in. The breath is a reminder of your inner strength. Exhale out. And with that, namaste.